Okay, we finna talk about something. Probably gonna make some of y'all mad. So, if you lack comprehension skills and you're easily offended, you operate in emotion. This ain't for you, okay? So, move it along. So, one of my TikTok friends out here was like, "God is good and evil," and she's right. She really is right. That's exactly what it is, and that's why it can be so confusing to people. And then when you think about it, because she was talking about it really is the balance. Good and evil brings the balance. It does. When it's balanced, right now it's out of balance, but part of biblical prophecy is that it will return to balance when it restores feminine energy. I know y'all ain't gonna like that, but it is what it is. Okay, here's the thing. So, the first creation story made them in the image. A lot of people don't understand what that is, and we're not going to go deep into that, but I just wanted to use that little piece as a reference point, right? In the image of God, and everybody says they're created in the image of God, and sometimes I be wondering what image, because some of y'all are pretty foul, right? But it is. We all have that darkness. I have talked about that darkness on here myself. I have been open about fighting the darkest parts of the mind, the darkest parts of yourself. Anyways, that is what the purpose is for us as human beings, because we are made of both. We have the ability to do good, we have the ability to do evil. Now, both of those are subjective to perspective. Good and evil is subjective to perspective. And I know some people ain't gonna understand that, but it is what it is, okay? We ain't got time to go deep in that. Anyways, so you do have to decide which are you going to give your power to. You're going to give your power to the evil side, the dark side, the chaos side, or you're going to give your power to the love and the peace side. You do have to make a decision, because you cannot do both. We just, as people, cannot hold both. We can't hold chaos and we can't hold love at the same time. It's too much for us. It's very destructive for us. If you're wondering why people can't really get into heaven or the gates of heaven according to, the myths, the legends, the allegories out there, it is because although God is grand and God is both, right? Just depends on what side of God you get. You get the peace or you get the wrath, depending on what you did. That's what people do. You can get the peace or you can get the wrath, right? It is the same. Because God is the source, God has control, right? Now, we don't necessarily have control. Very destructive. It can be too much for us. So we cannot hold chaos and peace at the same time. Although God can hold chaos and peace, right? God can bring order to the chaos. We don't always have that ability to do so. We're usually consumed by the chaos. And so part of our purpose on earth is to get rid of the chaos within us, the destruction. It is to choose a side. You do have to choose. Are you going to be a piece of love, or are you going to be of chaos and destruction? Now, here's what I really want people to understand. You know how when people choose peace, they don't allow your chaos and destruction to enter their space of peace? Well, that's kind of like heaven. Heaven is supposed to be the space of peace, right? Which is why when you think about the myths and the legends and the stories that are out there, that God banished these chaotic spirits out of heaven because they disrupt the peace. I need y'all to understand that. If you don't learn how to banish those chaotic energies within yourself, if you don't learn how to conquer them, they will conquer you and you will have no peace. But if you want peace, that's why it says the power is in you. You do have the power to conquer those chaotic energies within you. And honestly, there are instructions on how to do so. And, well, if it was possible for one man, it's possible for another. That is really the basis of a lot of these stories. You can do it. You can overcome the darkness of the mind. You can overcome the chaos inside and truly have peace. It's possible for you. Anyways, yeah, God ain't gonna let them chaotic energies into heaven. Because you ain't finna bring that chaos and destruction in the land of peace.